What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're super sorry for the late episode this week, but it is the holidays. We've been spending some time with our family inside and outside the shop. So since the holidays, we thought it was a great time to bring you a little flashback footage from our trip from Dino's Get Down and from SEMA, as well as we're gonna show you some of them awesome burnouts from a holiday party. So sit back, relax, get yourself a glass of eggnog, and enjoy the show.
All right, man, Dimebagged has made it out to Arizona for the Dino Get Down. We're sitting out here in the GSI booth, and man, she is looking good. I'm real proud of the boys. We did a lot of work on this truck in 10 weeks, so Andrew and his wife carted this out all the way from Boca to Arizona, which was 4 days, about 40 hours of driving. It's here, it's safe and sound. Here we are, man. There's some real heavy hitters out here. I think our truck's the best, but you know, I may be biased. So one of the last things we got to do here is this right here, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this. Shout out, big shout outs to my boy Andy, my new buddy from Custom Car Emblems. Yeah, put enough tape on this. I'm stoked to show you guys these things. Custom Car Emblems. Check them out, man. This guy can do anything. He's actually stepping up his game right now. These are plastic ones, which he just sent out to us so we'd have them for the show, but he's cutting some new ones out of billet. So I'm gonna get these things on for the show, and let's rock and roll, man. It's gonna be a beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's like 60 degrees out. It's 9 in the morning. This place is already packed. From what I hear, there's probably about 5,000 C10 trucks out here, or trucks, Chevy trucks, GMC Chevy trucks. So, all right, let's get these badges on. We're over here in the AccuAir booth. They got some nice trucks laid out. Obviously, there's a badass square body with that Grinch green, man. I think it's fresh. Loving that color right there. The show is starting to get packed. People are piling in on a Friday. Another square body over here. That brown and beige combo. Got that old school 350. Oh, here we go with this black patina GMC laying on its nuts with that GSI chassis. Hey, what's up, Eddie?
What's up, bro?
Good
How
to
you doing?
see you, my man. Here's Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie's the owner of this. What year is it again? 63?
64 GMC.
64 GMC out of San Diego, right?
That's right, sir. That's
So, Eddie, this is a fresh build, right? You just got this thing done?
just built it about 2 months ago. Just broke in the engine, so
2 months ago.
Put some miles on it.
From what I hear, this is your new daily driver, right?
It is my
Cruising
daily
around San Diego like a pimp.
Drove from San Diego to Arizona.
How far is that?
It was so smooth. It was about 5 hours.
Oh, really? You
Yes,
drove
we
it
drove
5 hours?
5 hours.
And with a fresh build. That takes a set of cojones, man. So, Eddie, come over here, bro. What inspired you to build a patina truck?
Well, my fabricator, Jason Fan, I went on his channel. He had the Huckleberry. Once I saw that, I was sold.
Jason who?
Jason Fang.
Fang?
Yep.
What's his shop?
Cam Mods.
Cam
San Diego.
Mods?
Yep, San Diego. Yep.
He's a local builder?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, he's got a flex in the AccuAir booth with his app on his phone. You got to flex, man.
That's right.
Those wheels are sweet.
Yeah.
That's a nice little color combo with that black. And you can't go wrong with a GSI chassis.
Can't.
No. And what do you got?
AccuAir.
What do you got under the hood?
It's the AccuAir system right here.
What are we looking at right here, brother?
It's the LS motor.
My man's daily driving this. He didn't want to build something for his shows, man. You want something to cruise around in, whip around town.
Yeah, for sure.
How many times you been to Dino's?
It's my first year.
First time, me too.
Yeah.
High five on that.
I'm coming back every year, you know what I mean? Like,
You're the kind of guy I want to hang out with.
that's right.
We got to get this guy a sticker. Do we? Oh, we already gave you stickers. No more stickers for you, Eddie. Well, hey, God bless you, bro. Enjoy your build, man.
I love your truck too.
Hey, thank you, my friend. All right, guys. AccuAir booth. Got some nice whips out here. All right, we got to check out this Coke truck, man. This thing is sick. Yes, sir. I'll take it. This is gangsta. This is pretty original. We got a right-hand drive C10. Very cool. 6-speed. I like this bed. Nice metal work. Something different. Then behind you got another crazy. First of all, my man's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of epoxy plywood to lay his truck on. This thing is definitely original, man. Another right-hand drive, another manual. It's got some pretty crazy fenders. This is an old Blazer. Cut off the roof. Dually short bed Blazer. Very unique. All right, here's Chuck C's square body he just finished up. I was just talking about in the parking lot. He said he literally finished his truck here in Arizona to get over here to the Get Down. So if you're not following Chuck C, go check him out on Instagram. He definitely builds some killer trucks. He's actually a chiropractor. He's not a truck builder, but he can build some trucks, man. This thing is sweet.
Step down.
GSI chassis. Are those welds done by Harvey? Oh, there he is. Hey Harvey, what's up, buddy?
What's poppin', man?
Nothing. All right, I am in Arizona, and I can't come to Arizona without stopping at this guy's booth. If you guys don't know this guy, Jeremy, Trade 5. He's the local celebrity. So first of all, you're running the Rev B chassis. Were you like one of the first guys to have one of these chassis?
This is the very first
The
Rev
very
B chassis.
first
Yep.
Rev B
There's
chassis.
4 more in the booth.
What do you think about it, buddy?
I love it.
Yeah, it's sick. All right, let's start right here. Power plant.
Let's give you the gist. This is a 5.3. It's got a turbo cam from Summit. It's got a turbo from Summit. Bare remaster, master cylinder, bare brakes, intro wheels. Rev
We
B
shut this?
chassis. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
It's your world. I'm just living in it.
So this is pretty cool. A little custom flange here for his exhaust. Tray 5, shot out. Patina's looking nice.
Come on, interior. Let me get the door for you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
The seals are precision. They're still tight.
Nice custom TMI interior. We work with TMI. Shout out. They did a good job with this. Do you send this material to TMI, or is this something stock on
No,
there?
this is TMI did this for me.
So did
And
you
you
tell
can
them?
order this too. You can do the same thing.
Is this their material, or
It is.
did you
This
pick
is
something
These
separate?
are door panels.
Okay,
Yep.
love it.
It's their
Looks
buddy
good, man.
console, so you can flip that seat back, and I
Yeah.
can throw my kid in there.
Got a buddy console,
Yep.
and then this is a custom.
Yeah, that's custom. Yep.
And this
Got
is
the app
custom.
Yeah, rest of them
Flexing all over the place.
Dakota Digital RTX gauges, the
Summit.
best in the business.
What kind of wheels we running here?
These are 2415 intros.
24-15 intros. That thing's sick. The gold spokies. Hit that 270. Boys are so silly. All we gotta do is rev an engine and we smile. Well guys, we came out to Dino's with our fresh build Dimebagged. We laid it out in the GSI booth just like we said we do. Because when we say something, we don't come back on it. So we had a blast. There's a lot of bangers out here. You guys, if you've never been to Dino's and you're into trucks, you're into Chevys, you should come out here next year because it will blow your mind.
I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment from Dino's Get Down. We had an awesome time. Now we're gonna take a step back a little further in time from when I went out to Vegas to the SEMA show with all those awesome cars and them great companies I was checking out. This week, I am here at the 2023 SEMA show in Las Vegas, Nevada, where they have some of the most creative, most badass builds of the year. They also got a whole bunch of vendors out here showing off all their new products. It's freezing out, so let's get inside and let's go check them out.
Everybody's seen all kinds of military charity builds. Some people will build a military charity truck that's themed and they'll give it to a military charity, and that's really great. Some people will build a military charity vehicle and they'll give it to a veteran, which is amazing also. But we wanted to do something a little bit different. We wanted to use our brand power and all the amazing vendors that are around here to raise as much money as that we possibly could for this charity Mission 22. So what we've done is we've built this truck, and we're gonna obviously show it off here, take it to Barrett-Jackson in April in Palm Beach, and we're gonna auction this truck off, and we're gonna give 100% of the proceeds to Mission 22.
All right, guys, so I'm over here at the Engaged Media booth, and they brought out Sergeant Square to the show. They brought it out here, showed it off to everybody. They got a really sweet graphic on it. A couple other things have changed. So I'm gonna let Chris kind of walk us through the whole build and go through, you know, all the little details that make this thing special.
Yeah, all right, let's do it. So a couple cool things. As you can see, we got billet aluminum Sergeant Square badges. Those were really cool. Shaved all the drip rails, shaved the seam in the back. We put flush mount glass in the rear, so now we have no seal in the back. We have brand new wing windows from Precision Replacement with electric windows in it. Eddie Motorsports billet door handles. Another really cool trick thing that we did to it is the tail lights. Now we got the first ever.
I did notice
tail
that.
light gas door
I feel like a little embarrassed because we did do a lot of work to get that the gas fill over here in the corner. And then you guys took it to that next level. And you know, it's funny because a lot of people on the channel were like, you guys should put the gas fill in the headlight, or the tail light rather. And boom, you guys made that happen.
Yeah, they didn't make it when you guys had the truck, so we didn't even consider it. And then LS Fab basically came out with it right after you gave us the truck back. So we threw that.
They must have been watching the channel.
They were probably watching.
They're like, all right, the people's choice.
And then we put this is an all aluminum bed topper. This has motorized, but we just didn't have time to motorize it. But this is all aluminum from Pros Pick. They make it for square bodies or any other truck. Flush mount, really nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Interior is all fully done now.
This is the biggest thing that I'm impressed with, man. I mean, who did it? Fessler?
Fessler USA, yeah. So same guys that do the flush mount.
Fessler, we've worked with them before with the flush mounted stuff. I didn't even know they did interior, man. This thing came out sick.
And this is all their own kit. You can order this stuff right online and tell them what pattern, and they'll mail it all to you, and you just pop it in. They cut this seat themselves.
Just pop it in.
Just pop it in.
He sounds like one of my customers, man. You just pop it in, right?
Yep. We got a Spark steering wheel. I did it steering column with a tilt column.
Nice.
New vintage USA gauges, and that's an all fiberglass dash from Fessler USA. But if you check out, since this is a charity truck, one of the really cool things he did was put the Mission 22 badge not only in the door panel but right in the center of the seat.
Yeah, I see it in a couple places. Yeah. I really love this interior, man. And it smells like a brand new vehicle that just came off the lot in 2023.
I could kind of show you under the hood real quick. As we all know, most SEMA trucks aren't running. We didn't want to cut any corners, so we didn't take the time to wire.
Is this a graphic?
Yeah, just a decal.
It looks cool.
Really nice though.
Yeah.
We got dapper headlighting, and we powder coated all the housings to where it's all black, so everything has the same kind of look. With these smooth bumpers that have all the bolt holes smoothed out, as you know.
Bolt holes.
Bolt holes. So underneath the hood, we got that 6.2 from Scoggin Dickens.
So a couple more little details to finish up, and you guys are gonna get this thing running and on the road. And the next stop, well, I did hear that somebody's already offered you a nice little check for it.
Yeah, we got.
What happened with that?
We got over a 6-figure offer already, but we're gonna see it all the way through. This is a charity build.
Good.
We said we're gonna take it to Barrett-Jackson. We're gonna take it to Barrett-Jackson. So it's going in Palm Beach in April. We'll finish it up. We'll tune it. We'll put a few miles on it to make sure it's turnkey. And then we'll see what it does across the block. I think it's going to do good, though.
Well, I'm super excited. I'm happy that I got to be part of it. And I'm also kind of stoked that you are bringing it to the auction in Palm Beach, because that's, you know, a local venue for me, and I'm definitely going to come out there. We're all going to come out there and see this thing go across the auction block. So, Chris, man, thank you for walking us through the truck.
Thank you for all the work.
Thank you for having us out here. Sergeant Square. You guys are still, you know, you guys could still go onto the Mission 22 website if you want to make a little donation. It's for a good cause. Big shout out to all the people that were involved in it that made this thing happen. This is gorgeous.
Just gotta test the steering wheel. Test the steering wheel in this beautiful classic Mercedes gold wing doors. Pretty sexy.
All right, guys, we're over here at Big Daddy Diesel, or just BD Diesel, depending on who you are and what you're calling it. But we're over here with Christian, and Christian's got some new products out here at SEMA 2023, and he's gonna do us a little walk around. Let's check them out.
Excellent.
What's going on, brother?
Here we go. So SEMA 2023, some really exciting products. I got a handful of great product that I want to show you. Right here to my right, we got a new 68 RFE valve body. Now you're probably going to say, I've seen that before. There's lots out there, but there's something new and something improved about this valve body, right? This valve body actually has a steel sleeve, right? So we machine out the bore that always wears, that causes a tremendous amount of problems, high warranty rates. We machine it out, put in a new steel sleeve, and hone that sleeve to the tightest of tight tolerances to ensure that bore never wears again. Included in that is a brand new solenoid pack as well. In addition is their gasket plate kit that we've sold for 3, 4, 5 years that has fixed so many problems out there in the market. So we're just improving product even better. So that's great. Really excited about that particular product.
Already available on your website?
Yes, sir. You can buy it right now.
All right. Now that I'm not a big diesel guy, so I'm gonna ask probably some dumb questions, but so this is a valve body only for this transmission?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So that's a very popular transmission, I assume.
The most popular transmission.
Okay.
So
and,
for the
and
Dodge
those are known to
68
fail.
Absolutely. Fail all the time, right? This is your number one concern. If you haven't done this right now, you should be fearful. You have a limited amount of time. If it hasn't failed, it will fail. And this is your fix right here. So you Dodge owners, you Ram owners, 68 RFE owners, This is for you. 2007 and a half, all the way up to 2022.
Now let me ask you another question. So do these guys send you their valve bodies and you do the repair, or you do the fix and then you send it back, or is it like a core situation?
It is a core situation, right? But don't be concerned. We have the best core program in the business. So what we do is you buy a valve body from us, you get it delivered, right? You install our valve body, you take your core out. We include a UPS return label. You put it into a box, send it back to you, you get your money back, right?
That was easy.
That's easy, right?
Easy.
That's easy, right? It is very, very easy. You don't need to call anybody. You don't need to do anything, right? UPS return label, ready to go from the website, stick it on the box, you get your money back.
Awesome.
So, good. Next product.
Let's go.
Here we go. So new in our line are injector install kits along with injector feed tubes, right? So we've actually released probably 5 kits over the year. This is our 6th. This is the LML feed lines. Whenever you change injectors on these particular products, it's always a good idea to change those feed tubes, right? If you have contamination, water, dirty fuel, CP3 grenades, right? You got to replace those lines, right? So these are a cost-effective solution, roughly half the price of OEM, available to you from BD. So you can capitalize on that and save a ton of money.
Sweet.
Okay? All right, as we move over, come on down.
Let's go, let's go.
Here we go. Not the first of the market, but the best of the market. We actually have the CP3 conversion for your 2011 and 17, all the way up to 17, Chevy Duramax. Price point right now is we're the best price on the market. We actually have a fully functional OEM stock tune CP3 conversion. You don't need a special tune. You can drop this thing in and it works flawlessly. So it's emissions compliant, no concerns. You can get rid of that CP4, right? Change to a CP3, reliability will go through the roof.
What's a CP3 stand for?
It's a common rail pump, 3rd version.
A pump.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a high pressure pump, right?
For your fuel?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So diesel will inject fuel well over 25,000 PSI, right? Takes a pretty big pump.
Yeah.
In fact, it takes this pump to generate this type of pressure.
It's a nice looking pump. I'm pumped on it.
Yeah, if I will do say. Yes, absolutely. So we have an all-encompassing kit. Everything that you need is included in that kit. And again, it's one of those things that if you actually have a Duramax, this will eventually happen. So capitalize on it, take care of it, and change it out now. Don't let this this failure keep you on the roadside, right? You don't want to do that. So
Nobody wants to sit on the side of the road.
absolutely. It's a terrible position to be in.
Absolutely.
All right. Finally, let's come on over here. What do we got? I am looking for... Here we got manifolds. Turbocharger. Here we go. There's so many
Everybody
new
loves
products.
a turbocharger.
There we go. So new carb-approved 2019 to 2022 carb-approved Screamer turbocharger, right? 64.5mm inducer, spools better than stock, but is capable of over 100 additional horsepower, right? All pluses, no negatives, right? Absolutely. So produces more power than the competition at a great price point.
So is this like a direct replacement for
Absolutely.
a factory turbo?
That's right. A factory turbo that always fails. So not only do we have a larger compressor wheel to produce more power, but we actually have a new turbine wheel as well, right? We want to harness all that energy and turn it into rotational force. And to do that, we used a new turbine wheel. This turbine wheel is a Gen 2 turbine wheel. It actually has thinner blades than the competition, reducing the rotating mass to give a quicker spool, right? So the engineers have done everything.
A lot of diesel talk, right? Do you guys, is this your bread and butter is all diesel? I mean, I know you're called BD Diesel,
That's
but
right.
you guys do gas stuff as well?
Now, you know, the theme at this SEMA show is we're beyond diesel, right?
Beyond diesel.
Beyond diesel, right? Mind blown, right? And so we're releasing some
I like
kick-ass
this
products.
guy's enthusiasm here.
So come on, let's go over. Let's check
on.
out some other stuff, right? Here we go. So actually, we have the SEMA award-winning 5.7 Hemi manifold, right? Just got released this year. So it's a massive, massive problem out there. So if you own a Hemi, I apologize. It's a terrible situation, but you're gonna have an exhaust
I was like,
tick.
no, I do not own a
Right?
Hemi.
So it's a good thing, right? So, but if you do, you're most likely gonna have an exhaust leak.
Okay.
And that is characterized as an exhaust tick. So you hear this ticking sound at idle. Drives people crazy, right? So we have the fix for this, right? So what we have is heavy duty exhaust manifolds. They're built better, stronger, out of better material. Take a look at those flange thicknesses.
That is a big flange.
It's like goddamn near 1 inch thick, right? And so it creates a ridiculous amount of clamp load, right, between the exhaust manifold and the cylinder head to eliminate a gasket leak, okay? In addition to that, we're the only company that uses a bolt and spacer. And you're probably asking, oh, bolt and spacer, what the hell is that, right? So what that does do, it makes a longer bolt. A longer bolt gives you more elastic load, so you're not gonna be breaking bolts, right? Under heat, everything expands. What happens is if you use really short bolts, here's an example. These are heat shield bolts that never fail, but in this example, use a small bolt like this, right? It can only stretch so far before it exceeds the yield strength and then breaks. Now, that's why we went bigger, baby. Much longer.
Go big or go home.
That's right, right? Fixes the problem. So you gotta get this, right? If you have a Hemi, you gotta upgrade. Gotta upgrade, it's only a matter of time.
And like he said, this is a award-winning product here at SEMA this year.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
best new
van pickup sport utility product 2024. Huge.
2024.
Absolutely.
Hold on, you pushed. We're only in 2023.
We're expanding.
So confused.
We're going forward.
This is beyond 2023 and beyond diesel. This is all about beyond this.
Yeah, you betcha. Here, I'm gonna jump over and I'm gonna interrupt these guys. I'm gonna steal the next hottest product.
Let's do it.
Here we go. All right, watch behind you. As we get here, we got this product that was actually released at last SEMA. It's won accolades as well. This is an F-150 exhaust manifold. Phenomenal product
thing?
as well. Yeah. So that V6, right, in that EcoBoost, that's the size of one of the exhaust manifolds.
Oh, so like a little baby.
Tiny guy, tiny guy. But that engine packs a lot of power. It's very, very popular. There's millions on the road, right? The problem with this, again, is what? Say it with me. Exhaust leaks.
Oh, I was gonna say clamping power.
There you go. Well, that's the problem. That's
you're
the
quizzing
root
me. I
cause.
didn't know I was getting quizzed.
Hey, let me grab the camera and I'll put you on the stand. All right, so now what we have here, we need to increase the clamp load, right? How do we do that? We have spacers.
Spacers and longer bolts.
That's right, sir. Yes, right? We have a winner. In addition to that, Ford, for some reason, did not use all the mounting bolts in the cylinder head to hold the exhaust manifold to the head, right? So now we have utilized all of them, right?
How many bolts?
11.
Ooh,
11, right?
you did some research on your product.
So
Christian.
factory Ford only has 9, right? So wait, let me do the math. 9, 11, what is that, right?
It's 2 more on each side.
2 more, right?
Beautiful.
That's unreal. Is that 20? That's almost 20% more clamp load. I don't know if I can say that.
That's a lot of math right now.
That is
for
a
me.
lot of math.
I don't know if I can do that.
We're stepping outside of our comfort zone here. So, and again, you know what? BD, Beyond Diesel, we expand the horizons. We engineer all our own product. We make all our own product, right? Nothing is outsourced. And so, yeah, we know what we're doing.
Where are you guys out of?
Abbotsford, BC, Canada.
Canada.
The home of maple syrup.
All right, so anybody who's owning a Duramax or a Hemi,
an F-150,
or that, what was that Dodge, the Dodge
68 RFE.
If you have one of those guys, go over to bddiesel.com.
That's right.
All right, what's your Instagram? Social media.
Geez, that's a good question. Search us up there. I think we're actually BD Performance Manufacturing on the gram. Check it out.
Go check them out, guys. They got a whole bunch of new products, award-winning products. Go check them out. All right, I'm over here in the booth with Ian with Full Throttle batteries. Ian's got a huge line of batteries and he's gonna walk us through. Ain't that right, brother?
Yeah, we got the biggest line of AGM batteries in the world, my friend.
All right, what do you want to start with? Because you got about 4 rows of different kinds of
You
batteries.
tell me, let's talk about an application. We'll jump into it because we got a battery here to fit it.
Let's talk about automotive first. Let's get
talk
into
about
that.
automotive.
So that's over there, right?
What do we like? You C10 guy? You want to talk about
Well, I'm a C10 guy. I don't know who's watching the video right now, but who doesn't like a C10?
Nobody doesn't like a C10. Most C10s and stuff like that I've come across, this is the most versatile platform pretty much in the entire battery industry. This is our Group 34, and as you can see right here by these little cutaways, we can mount a side post adapter for some of the newer, when I say newer, I'm talking like 90s, mid 2000s, like Chevy GMC. They were running side posts for years, but this is super popular, and some of the old school rods is super popular with Jeeps as well. So
hold on, let me go back to that real quick. So these little cutouts right here, it's like a little adapter that you would bolt into here, and then you have a side post.
Yeah, so a lot of battery manufacturers, when they make the side post battery, it's actually mounted in here. So if you were to cut this thing away, you'll see a little bit of cut right here to fit the actual hard mounted side post. So that's active material that you're not able to use. It's supposed to be generating current. Ours mounts right here. So it bolts into the top. So you got a top post, no different than this top post right here, but then it drops down here for a side post that you can use on some of the older Chevys and GMs, but it isn't taking away any sort of active material that's actually in the body of the battery.
And I know this is a dumb question, but this is not an actual battery, right? This is just for the show.
You're just like really strong. So like,
man, I'm like watching you play with that battery, and I'm like, this guy's either really strong or that battery is empty.
I work out.
I work out. All right, so this would be a battery that you could put in pretty much any automobile. It's got enough juice to do, start your vehicle and stuff.
You know, there was a day and age where that battery right there would probably cover about 80% of the vehicles that are on the road today. That's going to drop significantly with we call it the H series. We'll get over to that here in a second. But, this used to be the most popular battery, one of the most popular batteries in North America for probably a decade or two. So we go over here, right here, we have actually the Lamborghini of deep cycle right here, which is the DC series and the EGL series. The DC series is one of about 2 manufacturers on the planet that make a true AGM deep cycle. The EGL is that chemistry perfected. We didn't even make it to compete against other AGM manufacturers. We made it to compete against lithium. That's how good that is.
Now, for the novice, what's the difference between AGM, lithium? Maybe you could explain that.
Chemistries, it's just a chemistry variance. Like you can't say lithium for less than X amount of dollars. It's very, very spendy chemistry. It comes with internal circuitry, especially in the deep cycle side of things, because lithium, you can generate a lot of power, so you have to regulate that power with what's called a BCM BMS, battery management system.
Yeah.
And that's all wiring. It's internal circuitry. And I mean, we love to wheel, we love to off-road and stuff. And when you take one of these things in a lithium battery and just do this over and over again, basically like you're putting it into a paint shaker at Home Depot, it's going to expose faults. And most often than not, in a lithium battery that we've seen, it's that BMS system that fails.
So so that battery is for, let's call it a C10, then you got a wheelchair battery up top.
Amongst other things. You can use it for anything, it'll fit in.
And these ones, like this is the Lamborghini of your batteries. Now what would this go in?
This is the Lamborghini.
Oh, that's the Lamborghini.
This is the Koenigsegg, the Bugatti.
I was gonna say, this thing looks really fancy.
For sure. Yeah, the slogan on the EGL series is AGM perfected, and it's proven itself to be just that.
So what does the EGL series go into?
Honestly, it's mostly golf cart, RV, stuff like that. I mean, we're seeing cycle lives on those things from, I want to say somewhere around 800 cycles, which is absolutely unprecedented and unheard of in AGM, much less flooded. So like I said, we built it to compete against lithium.
Okay.
Which the lithium cycle lives, that's the main thing they advertise is, you want a 10-year battery, we can go into lithium. Well, we got something to say about that. So.
And what about this guy? This is
guy
huge.
Right there, we can mount this thing in any orientation you want except for upside down, like in scissor lifts,
Oh, okay.
Scissor lift type applications, you can put it here. We put it like this for solar applications. You'll find it in RVs. Just anything that you would need a very, very high output 6-volt battery, and you've got the available real estate, this thing's the ticket. We came over here to the the old school Mopar battery, which is a Group 27. The 27 is still used today, but with a right-hand positive. This is a left-hand positive.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
So talking about like right hand, left hand, like, so if you're building a truck and you want to have 2 batteries in your engine compartment, but you want the orientation of the terminals to be the same, do you offer that?
Are we talking on that specific
or
right
any
there?
battery?
Yeah. So in a lot.
So if you want your positives both on the same side, do you offer that too?
We have a multitude of group sizes that we do offer that. We have our 27, our 24, and our 3525. So 3525 is going to be stuff like Subarus, Nissans. The 35 is right hand, the 25 is left hand. I know it's confusing, but like a 27, we offer the 27, a 27F, and then the 24F also come in. We don't make a 24, we don't have to, because that's what this guy right here's for. The difference between this and a 24 is about this much height. So if a 24 is needed, a 34 will work. So, but in terms of a multitude of post orientation, yeah, we have a lot.
Okay, because those are the little details that a lot of people are really interested in. And then you have smaller little babies over here.
These, honestly, man, when you start popping hoods and start popping seats of Polaris RZRs all over America, little Yamaha YXZs, Can-Ams, you're going to see a lot of these. These things are very, very popular and astronomically more potent than the OE batteries that they put into those things.
So these are more like all-terrain vehicle kind of stuff, side-by-sides.
Yeah, we use it for a multitude of different applications. Like, honestly, we've used stuff like this in gas and oil, like automation and flow meters. Those are more unique application, but this is predominantly for power sport, like jet skis and stuff like that.
Well, these batteries are actually, they're beautiful looking. They look really classy. I want to see it, not on a shelf, but I want to see it in a vehicle. You guys got anything here?
Let's get on over here, man.
All right, cool.
All right. Hey, what's up, man? Ready to pop this hood?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Just in time. Perfect timing.
15 minutes right on the book.
15 minutes on the nose. Get in there.
I mean, where is it? That thing's up high, man. I don't get over here on this side. Let's see this thing.
You want to see a sweet wiring job?
First of all, this Jeep is insane.
Thank you.
Could I stand on your rock?
Yeah.
All right.
You can stand on the tire.
Oh wow. Look at that. Jeez.
Yeah, Cole knows what he's doing.
That looks really good, man. All right, he said I could get up on the tire. I'm gonna get up a little higher here. I'm getting old. Ugh. I gotta see this wiring job. That's first class, man.
Thank you.
So you got what? These are 2 batteries. This is the 35. What is that? 39.
Those are both 35. So that's your right-hand positive orientation. You're gonna see that in a Subaru. You're gonna see that in a Nissan. And you're gonna see that in Cole's Jeep.
That looks really good, man. So those 2 batteries are running your Jeep as well as the whole system?
Yep, they're running everything.
Look at this. This thing is sweet. Very, very cool.
Yeah, man, you want to go out overlanding while bumping some 2 chains, this thing's what's up.
All right, well, Ian, man, I'm pretty impressed with your battery line. Thank you for walking us through it.
You're welcome.
If anybody wants to check out your batteries, where are they gonna go look?
FullThrottleBattery.com, and across all the social media platforms, just search Full Throttle Battery.
Awesome, man. Thank you, brother. You have a great day.
All right, guys, well, that's a wrap on the holiday episode. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week, we'll be back to our normal content. So until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Happy New Year. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.